Welcome people on the internet, it's me KMD, welcome to another DBD Daylight video. Today I decided to do something a bit different than usual and watch a set of Dredge from the Hell's Descent tournament uploaded by competitve to their YouTube channel around 3 days ago. Because I would like to explore how Dredge is played in comp as a P100 Dredge main, as you may know. From the limited comp experience I have, Dredge is pretty liberal in terms of like bans. I don't think like in most tournaments they don't really have much perk bans specifically outside of like Fierce Darkness, for example. And in add-ons they don't really get punished in terms of like having their best add-ons banned, because like the highest ranked add-on I see is Field Recorder, and then it's just like Double Eerie, Lavalier Microphone and Worrystone in most leagues, which isn't really too radical considering they're not the best add-ons. So we have the Sweaty add-on banned, and other than that, you don't really have anything else. I don't know the specific balancing of this tournament specifically, but in terms of loadout, Dredge doesn't really have any limits. What I see consistently throughout every league is that Dredge is being sent to indoor maps, which I kinda understand, because they're probably like one of the best maps for the Dredge. However, most of the time, it's specifically one map, which is Midwich, which is the consensus of the community that this is the best map for the Dredge. I personally think it's not the best. It's definitely the best for hit and run, and in the top like 5, maybe top 3 even. It's really strong, but not the best in my opinion. However, I am interested to see like how complex play, because I rarely watch like Dredge sets, because I rarely like watch comp. I played like several times, but I didn't really lock in particularly. So yeah, I would like to be interested, see how players play, and maybe get some takeaways, maybe some suggestions for like any leagues that could be watching this video. What do they do to Dredge in terms of balancing, to maybe encourage some more variety in the killer, because like every time I see a Dredge set, 99% of the time it's Midwich and 1% of the time it's Hawkins. So let's see how this comes out. This is like mostly recordings from the players on the Survivor side themselves. From like, there's audio from one team specifically, so we'll be hearing a lot of callouts, and I'll do my best to like ignore them, because it's not in my interest to like go about Survivor's tactics unless there's something I need to comment about. And there will be some shots of the Dredge gameplay, in which we will be able to see the loadout. So let's see the beginning of the match of Elysium versus Jinx on the Midwich set as the Dredge.
Okay.
I think 11 up, maybe.
I think 11 up, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
11 up.
So for anyone new to the like DBD and competitve in general, competitive teams use a system called clock callouts, in which every map is like separated into a analog clock, and based on the position of you call out a specific number. They are called clock callouts because like the numbers are set up as an like analog clock, and like every part of the map has a number or a specific name. Like for example, this is Clock Tower, I would believe, on Middle specifically. So yeah, just to set the scene.
Yeah, 11 up.
Okay, I don't have time to lock anything.
Stand up.
I'm saying 9. 9 up.
12?
So, while personally, I know that like comp is really based on time management and like being optimal as fuck, but I feel like against Dredge specifically, I don't think there is like in the early game specifically, when the killer's like cooldown is in general 10 seconds, regardless of add-ons. At the start of the game, you have 10 seconds to lock the lockers around you. Saying, oh, I don't have time to lock lockers. Unless you're like just running around trying to find a generator, I wouldn't do that personally. However, I don't know where the player specifically is, so I'm not gonna judge them for that. But in my opinion, I would say it would be optimal to lock the lockers at the start of the game.
12 and 11 down are corrupt.
Okay.
I think but
Classic fire. It's so funny how sometimes you just can force a waste of a flashbang or firecracker by just the survivor missing the input on locking a locker, so they can just throw their item for free.
some maybe.
Open gens, maybe.
Okay.
On...
Okay, so we have the killer loadout. Let's unpack this. I'm sorry, I don't want to be mean, but Fallen Shingo and Tilling Blade are one of the worst picks you can possibly make. As I said, I don't know the specific balancing of this tournament in specifically. I don't know the balancing of this tournament, but based on most balancing sheets I have seen from, like, for example, Gen and Juice, DB League, Champions of the Fog, these are not the best add-ons you can run. Tilling Blade gives you Mangle and Hemorrhage, which is fine, but it gives you it outside of Nightfall. So unless you really like make sure that you have like anti-heal synergy in your perk build, you won't be really using this add-on for slowdown. It doesn't really give you anything. I will explain why it doesn't give you anything a bit later when we go to the perks. So this is just like probably like one of the worst add-ons and definitely the worst purple. So I don't see a reason why would you bring Tilling Blade in this match. Fallen Shingle is even worse. You literally have Malfik's Call probably not banned on this killer, and it's objectively better in every way. I genuinely don't know why would you pick Fallen Shingle and Tilling Blade. What I would do personally is either bring Ottoman Writing and Hades Calendar, you know, the obvious optimal, or Ottoman Writing and Malfik's Call. Ottoman Writing will let you use your Remnant more aggressively, it will lower the cooldown, meaning you get more mobility. It's clearly like the best add-on because you just can use your Remnant on more tiles, you can move faster. I mean, move faster. You can traverse the map faster in a way that you get just more of your teleports quickly. And Hades Calendar shuts down the early seconds of a pre-run because you save 0.4 seconds executing a locker if it's locked. So you are getting into a chase faster, negating a lot of pre-run time. And if you go for Malfik's Call, you literally gain more Nightfall. I personally don't think like Dredge needs Nightfall to win consistently. Like still, if you want something optimal, you either go for Remnant and Lockers or Remnant and Nightfall. And Fallen Shingle and Tilling Blade is definitely not going to help that. Let's look at this perk build though. Surprisingly, I am not really complaining. Corrupt, Painless, and Ruin is a really strong pick for the Dredge because all of them are like technically passive, minus Painless because you technically need to activate it, but still like you don't have to click a gen. Eruption is also pretty good, but here's the thing about Fallen Shingle and what I was going to elaborate on. If it's not banned, which I hope it isn't, because it shouldn't be banned, you can run literally second best slowdown for the Dredge, which is Gift of Pain. Red Bar, Mangled and Hemorrhage for Nightfall. What's the point of bringing Fallen Shingle if you're just gonna have Hemorrhage and Mangled throughout the entire game, even without Jagged Compass? You're on Midwich, which I know sometimes Scorchhooks are harder on Midwich specifically, but still, if you want to play for consistency of Nightfall, bring Malfik's Call. If you don't, bring Hades Calendar and bring Gift of Pain and just get free Mangle for the entire game and Red Bar for the first hook. Like, surprisingly, this isn't like the worst possible, but the add-ons are like genuinely not explainable in comp setting. This is just like objectively the worst pick possible. If not, like, unless you run like fucking Mortal and Pestle. And perk build, it's fine, but if the rule set allows it, which I am pretty sure it allows, because Dredge, aside from like Face the Darkness, doesn't really have much bans for perks, so I'm pretty sure that Gift of Pain would be allowed, which you could run. And if not, I would swap out Sloppy for Eruption, because still, you get Mangled whenever you actually need it, outside of Nightfall, to build Nightfall, not in Nightfall. Because in Nightfall, if you don't bring like, I don't know, Broken Doll, you get like maximum 20 seconds of Mangled and Hemorrhage outside of Nightfall, which isn't enough. So this build is really all over the place, in my opinion, and definitely could be better. But as I said, like, I think I need to say it straight. I don't expect every single player in the tournament know how to play Dredge. However, I am looking at this from kind of a point of a match review and how comp perceives the Dredge specifically to make comp like in general more aware about the killer I'm playing, because I would like to educate people how to play the character I'm playing. So don't worry, I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm just like looking at this like this is not what you should do with my killer, okay? Okay.
Like,
Bottom.
TP 9 up. On 9 up. TP 9 up. Gonna be on me 6. On me 6. Start splitting
we can
gens,
start
guys.
on your mats. We can
Yeah,
start.
okay.
Okay, it's time for the
Yeah,
first
sure.
chase.
On me 5.
Yeah,
Might
second
tip.
one on mats.
Okay. Still on me 5 up.
Yeah.
So the chase just begun and I'm really pausing. Guess why? Jake is pre-dropping a pallet here. That's okay. However, the Dredge
How many
leaves the
pallets?
remnant here,
Doing one.
follows,
I'm getting
and
hit.
gets
I'm
this
going
hit.
gold pallet.
This is very good. This is like, I don't know if the first time, but like OB here really did well with using Remnant on this specific tile. I rarely see good Remnant play in comp, I'll be so honest. For someone who probably doesn't have as much experience on Dredge as like I have, or like any other Dredge has, that was a really good Remnant. Not that I don't know OB personally, and I don't really know them a lot, I heard of them, but like that was a pretty good fucking Remnant. I'm gonna give him that. That was really well played.
+5 now.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
One TV.
I'm gonna drop gold pallet 5.
Nice. Bro.
See, now we get to this quote-unquote God palette. However, on Dredge this is not a God palette at all if you have ears and eyes. And you know what you're doing. Let's see how Obi plays this, because I watched a bit of this like set before. To like it popped up on my main page, but I decided to turn this into a video. Let's see what Obi does here. You drop the pallet, leave the remnant here. That's okay. And you just back up. Which I genuinely don't understand. And now you TP after he vaulted. Which is fine. But the reaction time failed here. And what I would have done just like instead is go that way. Like he drops the pallet, right? Go there and just listen for the vault sound. Because you can. Okay, that was like some through POV, but like I'm pretty sure you could still possibly hear him. And if not, you have lockers up there. Or you can just hold W to them and they have no pallet up there. They have to go there, which is a weak pallet. Really remnantable. So like whatever Pedro does here, they're dead. However, now that you do this little trick
Hit on him.
and you get shit on, admittedly, I'm not trying. Again, not trying to make fun, but like I'm just like trying to like Now you
I
just
reached
like
7.
gets forced out. This pallet gets forced out to break, and you give Pedro the entire rest of the map. You just like denied your zone here.
Okay.
I'm going
I'm
bathroom.
7. I'm
7?
up.
7 up? Okay, okay.
Up.
I'm gonna go wait. Are you guys? Can I go 9?
Yeah, you can. You
Oh,
can.
yeah,
you can.
go, go, go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure
One down.
obviously.
TP on me.
Oh no,
I'm gonna,
good TP. That was a very good melee TP. That was a really good TP, and now
I'm
pretty
dying.
much
8 down room.
yeah. Now you still get this down, but like if you don't know the entire layout of the map, this is pretty much gambling. Especially that like Pedro, not Pedro. Sorry, that was Pedro.
TV.
That was Pedro. If Pedro just goes to like the middle of the map, they have some kind of strong tiles there. Like for example, Clock Tower, which they might not want to like waste instantly, but you know.
It's Khalid. It's Cypress.
No, no, it's okay.
I'm in 7.
Yeah.
7 up. My
Yeah.
phone. 12.
I'll call penniless. It's most likely gonna be penniless. No sloppy. Now,
5 down.
Yeah.
now.
Doing 12.
They get the
Yeah,
pen
just split
resin.
gens, guys. Good. Tipping 7 up. 7 up. 7 up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Since this is comp, it's logical that they have comps.
Doing 12. 12.
Yeah,
What I
Just
would do
split gens,
here, preferably, is if possible, I would try to like maybe get off line of sight so they can't see where I'm going. They can't call out where I'm going. So I would like either cut this corner or go into the classroom then teleport. Which I know you're wasting some time, but they don't know where you're going, which is the my key like point here. Since you know they're on comms, you could possibly make an effort to not get called out by them.
guys. Good. Tipping 7 up. 7 up. 7 up.
Yeah. He can.
Yeah, especially that like they knew that someone is here. Someone's doing this then because they called it out. You like just kind of strip yourself of a potential hit. And if you had Hadi's calendar, you could probably get a hit like guaranteed here. They wouldn't be able to pre-run as far.
Okay.
Should I play for pool?
Not yet. Not yet.
However, you know it's comp, so they're gonna camp for pressure, which is reasonable because that's how you win in comp.
Only when.
However, you can kind of go for hit and run, but I don't think hit and run will be optimal on this map specifically, so I'll give him that.
Psycho needs tells you
This, however, is not understandable.
that
You, as Dredge, you have a power to come back to the recent place you were in. why would you break one of the best tiles you have? Like, you teleport to
Not yet.
the like quote unquote
Not
reception desk, you
only when
exit and break the wall on this god window. However, your entire kit is you denying god pallets and you denying pallets and in general, and you like denying god stuff. You breaking this breakable
Psycho
wall
needs,
now makes this loop vulnerable to just you outplaying them really quickly. So there was literally no reason to break this wall. You don't even get blood points in customs, so not even blood points are gained here. You just like possibly are risking losing a hit or a down by breaking this wall.
tells you
Okay.
that you need. He's on me. 7 down, on me, 7 down, on me, 7 down.
My gen then.
Yeah, do the gen.
Was that locked?
He's on me, 7 down, on
I
me,
wasn't
7
locked,
down, on
okay.
me, 7 down.
My gen then.
Yeah, do the gen.
I hear heartbeat. I hear heartbeat.
Yeah,
Thank you, my gen.
he's 11 down, he's 11 down.
Oh, he
Going
did
to you,
destroy my lock.
to
On
you,
me, on me, on
to
me,
you,
Phil,
Khalid,
on
to
me,
you,
Phil,
Khalid.
on me, Phil, on me, Phil.
Okay,
Wait, he's off? Yeah, he's off, he's off.
okay.
TP,
Watch out,
TP.
Sako.
It's not on me. No.
No? Watch out, though.
Considering that we're playing against people on comms, I am not sure if like camping is the play here in early game, especially if like we have pain rest and we didn't use a stack, to my knowledge. Because that wasn't the pain rest, so we didn't even get pain rest from that down. So I would maybe try to engage someone else, and I don't know if that would be like too risky, but like personally, we're not really gaining much from camping here because they still can progress freely because you're not engaging anyone and like down and like injuring them to force them to heal, for example, or like even force them more nightfall. Which, funnily enough, that's where Fallen Shingle comes in. But still, return to my point I made in the build breakdown. You're not really gaining much pressure from this camp, in my opinion. Because I think it, from experience, competitive teams will be able to force that unhook. So we're not even like pushing people off generators at the moment. Because there's 3 survivors, and like one is probably hovering, 2 are doing gens. So
Where is he?
He's probably
now note that we know a bit more than Obi right now playing, but still like if you're in comp, I would assume you have pretty good game sense. So I don't know.
inside the locker somewhere, guys. Nightfall. Be careful.
I'm on a pallet. I'm good.
Oh, 7, going 7 up, Psycho, 7 up from the stairs.
Yeah. Also, you have Nightfall, so you have a lower cooldown, so you walking here just gave them your position, while you could just play safe and not let them see you with your low cooldown of 4 seconds. Teleport back up there.
Okay.
Come pull
I'm gonna
Khalid, come
take
pull
take
Khalid.
distance, take distance.
You just let them like free run as fuck.
Khalid will get the
I
pull.
don't see him. Oh, I see him.
Good luck,
He's on
break.
me.
You know that you should break locks when you can, when you have free time.
Up, 6,
Okay.
Really good.
Is
Well,
TV.
He's gonna come back, Get on your gen,
Yeah,
Psycho.
they pull.
I'm gonna go gold pallet 11.
like we wasted a lot of time here, but by not really pressing much. We're still definitely. I would assume they lose the run here. They get the pull, and they need to tunnel because, you know, the best type of slowdown is getting someone out in early game. Maybe for now, I may have used a lot of ifs in my critique, but I would just personally play that a bit differently. Since I am on Midwich, which is really like not compatible with regular Dredge gameplay and really good for hit and run, I would try to engage more people to spread my injuries to then get more Nightfall and force them off gens to heal. Because if they don't heal, you get infinite Nightfall. So I don't know.
I'm back to my gen.
Yeah, on us. Go, I'll take it for you. Go gold pallet.
To the pallet? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Okay.
fucking crazy hit. That's insane. When I first saw that, was mind blowing. I don't know if it's ping or just like wonky hitboxes, but like that was fucking crazy.
It's fine.
Yeah, this is
I
just
don't-
code.
no,
You
no,
can't really do
committed.
much.
I have
Just
heal,
break it.
I'm good.
Okay. I'm going 9 up. No, I have to go 12.
I'm just gonna go down.
Yeah. I'm going 1.
To teleport.
I'm stuck on a shit pallet.
Now, they know it's a shit palette, so they're of course, going to be careful. You don't know that they know, but they know that this is a shit palette and this is really good for Emma. You don't have your cooldown yet because it's nightfall. However, you're gonna like have it right now.
Can you assist me once?
Yep, this is a good remnant, but I would put that a bit closer to the palette. I know I said a lot, especially in my guide, I think, to not put remnants or resource, but this is like, there's new ones. This is the new ones. Really good patience though. I love the patience. That was so cool. I love when I do that personally. I love when I get value from just being patient a lot, and I appreciate Obi so much for waiting here. I really appreciate that play. That was so fucking cool.
Nice.
Good chance right side at least. Like,
Well, it is mangled.
yeah.
Also, you don't really get value from Fallen Shingle here, because like they're going to be on hook. And since it's, as I said again, it's comp, we have 90 also, we have a 90-second hook state here. So they're most likely going to save in the last 10 seconds to force out more gen time. And force you to, like, just like delay the unhook as far as possible. So we don't even gain much from the Mangled here. Because even if he's going to be stuck in injured state because he's on hook, you gain regular injured Nightfall charges. You don't get anything from Fallen Shingle here.
So you already know, like,
Sorry, Tilling Blade, not Fallen Shingle.
he's probably Pedro Kai.
That's gonna be a nitpick, but I don't know what was the hesitation with the teleport. Maybe to listen, but I would just like check that area, to be honest. If I see a gen notification on the upstairs, I leave instantly, hover the area, try to find them as fast as possible, not just disengage and give up my free hits right there. Because I would likely find them. If I can't find them anywhere, I'm just gonna check lockers, and they'll probably be there, so. I don't know I don't understand what was the decision here.
Yep.
I hear him.
Okay.
I hear lock.
Okay. Guys, split gens fast, okay? Just split gens.
Yeah, I can get on 12.
Yeah.
I'll get on 7, 6.
Yeah. Do that. Psycho, you're gonna play for FTP, okay? Or 1-for-1 last second.
I guess Obi, I would assume that Obi is either trying to find someone by just sitting lockers and being undetectable, or farming Nightfall Fallen Shingle. But like, I'm just gonna say it, you're kinda wasting your time here. You, like, this game specific is kinda bugging me, because like, Dredge is a killer that needs to be on the move all the time to get a lot of value. Like, as I said, I have very limited experience in comp. I don't exactly know how it is, but like, me looking in on Dredge specifically, being a one-trick Dredge main, I am used to playing Dredge like I need to be constantly on the run and engage someone. Your power is very, very good at ensuring that you will get a chase every single time you teleport into a locker. Because you have 3 stacks to possibly find your target. So if you just go to gens or to areas with high traffic, you are pretty much guaranteed most of the time to find someone. Camping in lockers or farming Fallen Shingle stacks for Nightfall is not the play in my opinion here. Maybe it's comp macro that I don't know, but I would personally like just try to spread injuries at least to gain more Nightfall, to then gain Killer Instinct, then to find survivors, down them, keep them injured, get hooks, and end the game. That's what I would do. But now we're on a tunnel out at 2 gens, and this game keeps going for 6 minutes. Not even 6, like 5 minutes. And I just think that's a little too little. Especially on Midwich.
He's on me.
Okay.
Doing 6.
They hit Kai, careful FTP.
That was probably this kind of like.
This is where Ottomarian writing would really shine, because you leaving here, you have 10 seconds before your power comes back. You would have your power back like right here.
Like...
1, 2, okay, like 1 second later. You would be able to use this remnant really faster, getting a faster injury here. However, I'm gonna point out it's good that OB here finally engaged the survivor while someone else is hooked. Because you're spreading injuries, you're getting more nightfall charges, which is very good. I really appreciate engaging with the chase here.
Maybe. Kai saved, though.
Good hit.
So be careful.
Yeah, he left, he
Is-
left, he
You're
left.
I'm gonna need help, guys. I will
Left.
need help.
With you.
TP there.
On me, on me, on me.
Yeah. What gens are you on, guys?
Yeah, victim. I
I'm
got
in
it.
7, 8.
With you,
Okay.
with you, with you.
Yeah, with me. I'm gonna need help, okay? I'm going in one.
Okay.
I'm going one now.
Yeah, go. It's behind us.
Go up, go up.
Yeah.
TP.
Good TP. Very good TP.
Which fellas?
Yeah, he's gonna tag you. No, he's not. He's not.
Yeah.
Stay on it.
I'm with you.
Very well done.
I'm dead.
Very-
I'm dead.
Very good down. I really appreciate the attempt at leaving the survivor at leaving the remnant on the survivor. However, I would just like if I chase down a Kate with holding remnant on the down survivor, I would just like pick up and like I would just like chase her down to this room, return to remnant, and instantly pick up. There's unless somehow she has background player, which I would assume she doesn't have. Let me check my balancing real quick. I don't think there is. Okay, there might be, but like, you know, it's a 1-4 gamble to save a bit of time. So, like, I'm not sure because you're playing safe here, which I appreciate. However, you could just, if you are chasing her to the library and you have a remnant on the down survivor, I would assume it would be just way better to just return to remnant as she's going in here and pick up to not get a pallet safe on them. Because now there's a chance one other teammate may be going to this down to swap out for the Kate while she escapes injured and just pallet save for her.
Just run
Good
away.
remnant
Run away.
placement. Good remnant placement.
Actually, you have to keep playing for it.
You didn't get patient here. She
Just run away. Run away.
She was going that side. She wasn't, I think, even trying to vault the pallet. But you just teleported, and now your power is on 4-second cooldown. You was the pallet, you double back,
Actually, you have to keep playing for it.
No, play aggro, play for
Nice.
it.
and it goes this side.
Yeah, play for it.
Play
And
for it.
now you swing because he's out of range. Because this is like a 50-50 now. Because like this the drop pallet and you're chasing someone with your remnant on cooldown, it's a 50-50 vault or not. So I would say the patience failed here. That was a good remnant placement, and since it's a tall loop, you get ahead of predict. But that was just like, I think, way not enough patience here.
Nice. I call it.
I reached the spot.
Nice,
Stand
bro.
with you,
Nice.
You can pop everything. You can pop everything.
Play aggro, boss.
Yeah. Stay on me.
Play Khalid with him.
Yeah,
I'll just
even
pick
if you
up.
get hit, bro.
Yeah.
Come. Just send it.
Nice. Okay.
You make. Nice. It's fine.
Now, as I say, nice. They fucked up the pallet save
Stay.
because of the wheelers back. So like, if you're going to chase her down, okay. Scratch what I said about nice. Just like this wouldn't have happened if you like probably TP to remnant back earlier, or got the injury and forced her to disengage, or you know just
Stay on me.
you can just chase her down here. This is a pretty locked area. However, you're then risking them getting up the tunnel out. So what I would do is just teleport to the remnant to scan the area. Maybe bait out the Kate that way to gain an injure, force them to disengage, and then pick up. Because you are clear for 60 meters radius. You will be sure that no one is coming for the save within the range of 60 meters.
Play Khalid with him.
Yeah, even if you get hit, bro. Come. Just send it.
Now it's a bit too late to pick up. Because she's way too close to not get the save. And that was the only mechanical. That was only just reliant on her
You make.
mechanically fucking up.
Nice. It's fine.
It's fucking
It's okay.
animation,
It's
bro.
okay. It's okay. Now,
Okay.
try to pop.
Yeah, and they also get the last two guns out, which probably, like, I'm not going to play what if, but like, if you maybe try to engage them when Pedro was on hook, I wouldn't say they would like be able to get the gens out so fast. Especially that you would have like more nightfall in general, so you'd be more aggressive in general in chases because you have a lesser cooldown. What if? what if?
Fucking crazy, like, they're so brain dead, like, I swear, like.
Try to get.
Going good maths. He
Try,
going good maths.
try to get. Try to get 6 stages. It's fine.
Khalid بيكسب pick up. First locker maths. First locker.
Yeah,
Good patience. Good patience. Very well done.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Should I self?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
tipping 12. Tipping 12. Tipping 12. You can pick. You can pick. Go pick. Go pick. Go pick. No, tipping 9. I think. You get it though. You get it. You get it. Nice. You can get 6 stages from this, guys.
خالد بلك من المكان اللي انت فيه عشان لا يضربني.
Wait, I lagged, wait. Yeah, okay.
Split, guys. Split. 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 He's probably going from 9. Yeah, from 9. From 9.
Okay, I have bullet in
Yeah,
7.
yeah,
I remember.
Go,
yeah.
go, 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 go,
Yeah,
go.
I drop it.
Yeah, I don't think there was enough time to like search for Kate there. That was a good idea.
Yeah.
However, I would hide this remnant behind a wall. Make letting go possibly easier for you if you needed to let go and replace your remnant. But hey, if you're just gonna force this kid out, then
Yeah, just force death here, Psycho. Nice, Psycho.
Nice. I fucked him.
Nice, nice, nice. Just
yeah, and also you weren't patient enough and just pre-TP'd expecting vault. If you don't hear them vault, like slow vault, you don't hear them make the ground, and you know that they don't have an item, and you can't see them vaulting, then there was no reason to teleport there.
force death here in this corner. So we
This is pretty
you
much.
waste
I see
time.
him. I see him. Wait.
Yeah. Also, they have a check spot here, so that's also
Open the gate.
It's
maybe a saving grace here, I guess.
okay.
Bro.
That's okay. That's okay, bro.
Have you.
Someone
TB. I don't know where. TB.
watch out in these lockers, Khalid. He might TP on you.
I'm just gonna say it.
I don't know where he is. I have half
Ju-
plate.
I have
On
look.
me,
On mads, on
Yeah, I'm
mads.
picking.
Go pick, go pick.
I have bullet, Khalid.
Okay, putting Remnant down wouldn't really work here
Go, go, go.
because
I have bullet, Khalid.
you can just hold W to the gate. Yeah, so she wouldn't be able to play it. However, over here, if you just went right and placed Remnant right here or right here, you would not be able to escape. Because you had a Remnant here, and it's only based on inputs. And who's faster? She gave you so much time to place a Remnant on this pallet, I'll be so honest. However, good on you noticing that she went left. I don't know what was the point of that flick, but yeah, that's good hit. Well done.
5 up. Oh, no, okay.
I don't see a logical reason why would you teleport upstairs, considering that everyone is downed on bottom floor and everyone isn't really going upstairs because the gates are on the bottom floor. Everyone was slugged on the bottom floor. Everyone could be healing on the bottom floor, so I don't see a reason why would you go upstairs and just exit instantly. Maybe to get the jump here, but I don't think they're here. I'll be so honest. I don't think they might be here.
6 is progress.
Is it tenacity or something? Like, what the fuck?
I mean, okay, fuck me. I guess they were here, but like, you get the point. Just maybe take the hook state. Like, I know. Okay, then you're risking anti-tunnel. That's on me. But like, I don't think there was a lot of gains for just going upstairs. I think that going down, like to the locker downstairs, will give you the same effect, if not just better. You'll be able to track them easier, I guess. I think.
Nice.
It's weird, it's weird.
It's fine, you have Nightfall now.
Or here, wherever. Guys, you can easily get 7 from this. Come on.
Yeah, see? Here's the thing.
or here.
since
Whatever.
you broke this window,
Guys, you can
broke
easily
this
get 7 from this.
broke this breakable wall, you now weren't able to place a remnant down to the right of this window. Oh, that is like there. I can't point it because it's not on the screen, but you know. And she'll be dead zoned, and she wouldn't be able to do anything. So you're in lunge range, but you could get the down faster. That's my point. You can be like, there's a lot of ways to be more efficient with your time here.
Come on.
Because now they're forced to like either gain wiggle progress or get hooked,
Okay, where are you, bro?
Get the pick.
which guarantees a pick.
Someone do 12. Someone go for the pool.
Yeah, I
All
can't-
we
he
need
dropped
to
me, he dropped me, he dropped
all
me.
we need to do, bro, is
TP,
force.
TP.
Good on the survivors on knowing the locker priority. I really appreciate when survivors know locker priority. Good read. Nice.
TP McDonald's insta.
That's cool. Does bleed out matter? It does, right?
Yeah, but Psycho, you downed him 12, that's what he is.
It worked out in the end, you know. But my main point here is if they played well, of course they did. Like Obi played really well here, but there is some stuff that just I think could be done a bit better. Some risk could be taken. And yeah, like Dredge is a killer that like really thrives on you splitting pressure to gain Nightfall, to be more aggressive in chase, to then get more downs, get more hook states, get more kills. And while you did get the Freeman Slug in the gate standoff in the end game, you like keyword here, you got 3 downs and slugged in the end game to win this game, which I guess in my opinion on Midwich is not a good result on Dredge. So I think this game would have really went by faster in favor of the Dredge if, you know, you just got to split pressure a bit more. Because like I know it's comp. The most clears are played like, oh, I hook someone, I'm gonna tunnel and camp them out because that's really optimal to force out the slowdown out. However, as you saw with the example of the Quentin, you gained a lot of value from just going to someone, injuring them, and going back to the hook. That could also be really successful because you gain more Nightfall, but you also focus on your tunnel out. Maybe even force out a faster pull from the hook state, which means you can tunnel them earlier, you can get them out of the game faster. That's what I would personally do. I am not 100% sure if that would work. However, from my experience, I think that would work. Especially that Midwich is the map for hit and run. So this game would have a better win con for your team than 4K0, in my opinion.
Go for Psycho 12.
Or like 3K with 9 hook states, if they get hatch.
I like this.
Okay, so just hook them. Do they get hatch? They don't get hatch. Okay, so you could like turn a 4K0 into like, I don't know, 4K2, 4K1, for example. I think that would be a plausible result if you maybe try to split pressure more to get more Nightfall to end chases faster. That's my opinion. I don't have enough comp experience to say that it would be objectively better, but that's what I would do. And especially, as I said earlier, these add-ons do not work with this build. Also, prove me wrong if I get this wrong, but you didn't use Eruption a single time. This part gave you nothing. It was a death slot. So as I said earlier, Gift of Pain would have worked insanely better here than Eruption.
It's fine.
Come back.
So now we go to the second
So
game.
we need 1 escape.
Dredge is now playing as Pedro against Jinx, I'm pretty sure. I think Pedro is on Elysium, from what I remember.
11 down.
So Jinx is now... Okay, there's 2 Pedros, sorry. There's 2 Pedros, my bad. So Elysium is now playing Survivor, Jinx is now playing Killer. And we have Pedro from Jinx on the Dredge. Let's see
I'm staying 9 down.
how it goes.
Your gear go up, no?
Oh, true, true.
Let's see the new build.
Open gens 12
12
down.
down.
I'm doing 12 down.
So
Okay, we have an improvement here. We have Sloppy for Nightfall Pressure, that's good. Pop Eruption, that's active slowdown. I don't think Dredge really benefits from active slowdown personally. I would say passive slowdown is way better, so as I said, Kiss of Pain and Pain Res. And then just, I don't know, I would just like swap out Sloppy for like Ruin, because it forces them off gens. And I see an upgrade in the add-on department. Broken Doll extends Nightfall by 20 seconds, and Malfurious Skull increases Nightfall gain for every injured survivor, which is really good. Really good. I would swap out Broken Doll for Automatic Writing, but that's still pretty good. It's way better than Fallen Shingle Tilling Blade. I'm gonna definitely say that. Like, if you're going to build, like, take add-ons for Dredge, I would like 100% take Nightfall add-ons instead of useless add-ons, personally. Like, would I take Remnant Nightfall or Remnant Locker? Of course I would, but this is inoffensive. I think this can work. With this build specifically, I think this will really work. So, build-wise, you are set to beat them, to win this set, in my opinion. Because you already have the advantage of having a better build than your previous opponents. Because, like, if you just remember to apply Eruption and Pop, you will definitely smash them. Now it's just on you being mechanically better than Obi.
12 down, 7 up, 3 down. I'm gonna... wait.
Is
I'm
it
5 down, 5 down.
No ruin.
Where did you be?
I don't know why would you teleport to your Corrupt. I would just pressure the gens that are open and available.
Okay. Can you call open gens?
Record.
Okay.
On
12
me
down.
11 down. On me 11 down. Sure.
It's...
I prefer 12 down.
Good short swing!
I'm fine.
Holy
I'm
shit.
giving a
3 down,
smash
5
shot.
down, 7 up.
Right.
Is he
You can
leaving?
get him.
No, on me, on me.
Key break might be a pain in the ass here, but that's okay.
All 12 down.
What are you on, Marco?
No blind.
I'm 7 up.
Okay, 7 up. Okay, I'm getting on 5 down then.
I'm going gold pallet 11.
We should.
From 12 down.
Okay.
You're 6
They forced
down.
God Palette, that's okay.
5 down.
I died top, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm going one.
Marcus doing one down, but it's fine.
It's fine, bro.
I would personally risk the cooldown and just teleport to the locker to maybe close the distance and force a shit tile, which is the library tile. Maybe it will work in your favor, but I would personally try to like TP to that and force this tile or get a hit.
TP.
Oh, cool! Fuck me, that was great. That was insane. That was a great cutoff. Now you force them into this tile, you can casually just wait for your 10-second cooldown to pass to get your Remnant. Or just be a god at 1v1s and M1 killer gameplay and just get the hit like a Chad.
No.
Unlucky. He vaults. Just wait Remnant. Just wait for Remnant cooldown. Don't let them... Just zone them.
12 down, yeah?
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, that's okay. He was overzealous. Unlucky. I would say you were a bit too patient with your Remnant. I would teleport to it a bit earlier. Because, like, you saw that Xeno is already in your launch range. So I would just, like, TP earlier there, personally. Like, I'm trying my best to, like, not see to the future and see that, oh, we would just hold W. Like, I would personally teleport a bit earlier because Xeno was in the launch range at this point and wouldn't be able to, like, get out. So I would just like, on this style, I don't think you even have, like, swing a lot with your Remnant plays. I think you can just, like, casually just hold W and either press M1 or get a grab. I think it, like, this is really aggressive. Like, this tile allows you to be really aggressive if you're, like, not lunging, I guess. So, I would say patience and prediction kind of fucked up here.
I have no
Okay,
pallet
this
here,
is a
that's
dead classroom.
Not the aim as well. Just
What?
top it off.
What's going on? Okay, nice.
No, they pop. They're not stacking, they're splitting 3 gens. Maybe.
That's kind of
okay.
perfect, by the way. There's no them there.
I don't think I go.
TP 5,
Jesus.
5, 5. No, I have Harvey.
Okay.
I think it's still.
Again, I think Pedro was in a position there to
That's kind of perfect, by the way.
Just-
There's no them there.
leave the classroom, not give them the call out on the position. Personally,
TP 5,
hey,
5, 5.
it's on its pick.
No, I have Harvey.
Marco pops.
I think it's still 5, I think, though.
He was 5 down. He was 5 downstairs. He's kicking my gen on 5.
Okay, you remember to apply pop. That's good.
I'm dropping the
Break
gauntlet.
locks, nice.
He broke a
Careful.
lock. He's breaking the gauntlet.
I would say they were far enough to not play the style. Okay, yeah, I would say they were
Five?
like they pre-run you enough
dropping the
to. However, if you didn't break that lock, I would just like you would be able to play Zone Remnant and play the style. I think, but like at this point, I think they're way too far for you to play this. So good on you just breaking this pallet. If you just didn't know that they are in range and you can play Remnant here, at least you broke the lock and you know to just eat this pallet instead of trying to play it. So well done.
He broke a lock. He's breaking the gauntlet.
Can I pull?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. 5 downstairs. He's going back now.
I'm getting on 8 up.
However, I like that that Pedro actually engaged the survivor here. I like that Zeno tried to like get the hit on the Dwight. I would assume. I think that was Dwight. I appreciate the activity. I appreciate being active in this hook state.
I have Harvey.
I think they don't make pull
He's
here.
breaking the door
Just,
next to me.
Yeah, he could go to me on 1. He could go to me on 1.
No, he's still
No,
one
no,
up.
no.
He's still one up.
I'm
He's,
going 11.
he's
I'm going
just
11.
I think you could like. I think it would be reasonable to teleport to these lockers on the bottom and keep them in here. I think that would be possible. I think they were not far enough away to rotate, especially that you don't have a broken door downstairs. So you would have a chase survivor here and a hook survivor here. You would pull someone out from a gen.
kidding me.
Yeah, I have a gen 11.
Especially that I think this is not like 12 meters away, so this is not taken by anti-camp. So you would be able to hold this person here and chase them. And either get a free injure, or maybe get another down and have a slug situation.
But let you go
It's
second.
might be
here.
some-
Yeah, you let me go second.
On me 5 down. On me 5 down. On me 5 down.
Do you pull Marco?
No.
I mean, I cannot take it.
No.
Malfigur's Hold is doing really a lot here. With the injured Zeno on the hook. This is really good.
Just sit on Jones.
Maybe tipping back. Tipping back.
Yeah, he's on me. He's on me.
Okay, perfect.
I would scan.
My gen is risky now.
I would scan. I mean, there's no one near, but for safety, I would scan here.
Rotate
To
5
check
up.
if someone is within 60 meters.
Rotate 5 up for my pull Oscar.
Okay.
He's securing me.
Okay, so at this point, you don't really secure any injure, but however, you have Zeno on second hook. If they just pull, now what I would do personally is try to engage in the next trace to force out the unhook and then go for Zeno back to maybe try to get the hit. Get the kill on first stage. I personally would try to go for that. First stage, first hook. Like, I can't speak. What I would do is try to engage in a new chase to maybe force the pull from them. To engage someone who's on a gen. To make someone go pull. Go back to Zeno and get the kill. I would assume that would work. like I think that would be a reasonable thing to attempt here.
It's 5 down. He has heartbeat on me, remember?
If we
Going
do
six-
that would
six
be
up.
really awesome.
I'm 8 up, Oscar.
Yeah. He's checking for me 5 up.
Nice. Good teleport, however, you hesitated here, lost a bit of time. That's okay. You are Nightfall, so you get a 4-second cooldown. With this window here, like I appreciate the effort to teleport, however, I don't think I would just in the heat of the moment I would probably maybe teleport. But like objectively I think it's better to just hold him like M1 him down. Like just hold W at him.
I'm going 5 again.
And if he's like really far from the window, then I would teleport.
Is it up?
I'm still playing for your pull, Zeno, yeah?
He's on
Nice.
he's committing target up.
Good Remnant.
Just play
Yeah,
for
I'm going
pull,
for
just
pull.
get pull, just get pull.
Nice patience. Well done. That was so that was so good. That was so good, Pedro. I love that.
You get?
Yeah, he
He's
does.
kicking 8. He kicked 8
We
now.
have to go 5 god pallet, Oscar.
Nice. You predicted the pool. Very well done.
He TP'd
Now just get
over.
Zeno.
Okay.
It's used.
Well, then you're gonna need to
Just take
assist
it.
me later. Don't run into
That's-
him and
Get Zeno relatively quickly and we're set.
give tag insta.
Yeah.
I need you.
Nice.
Okay, I'm here.
Good Remnant.
I'm taking the remnant. He is out of it.
They played team, that's
Do you
okay.
make some distance of that?
I wouldn't hit him.
I'm taking the remnant.
If you see that they bring Remnant, I would maybe try hiding here. Like pretend you're going for him. And I think Zeno, like I think every reasonable scenario will go there. I'm doing my best to not like predict like oh, I saw the future. I know what they would do. So that's my like best to like be objective here. They would like see that I'm going for them because they broke my remnant to get a tag, quote unquote. And then Zeno or like any reasonable scenario will like go this way. I would just like not take the M1 to not put myself in lower movements in the cooldown, and just like cut off Zeno, and Zeno would likely be in launch range at this point.
Remnant. He is out of it. Okay. Do you make?
Yeah, like by the point Zeno like makes this specific part of the block, you would be able to just double back, and it would be a 50-50 with your launch and the pallet, I would say.
Distance of that?
Yeah.
Like here, like I don't think the play was to M1. However, if they don't make anything, I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah.
Because you still get a lot of
Get back on your
pressure.
5 down.
I
I'm
am,
going
I am.
7 up.
I could
Marco
maybe.
Don't
can
teleport?
pick for you in a bit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Piano room. I don't know how long
I
I'll
can
last
dive
for.
for you. I'm
Yeah, and they go piano room, and this is a free hit. Okay. Still, you got a split pressure, that's okay, and you get a tunnel out. That's perfectly fine. That was just like way to maybe optimize getting the down faster. But hey, you got more value than my proposition said. You have someone injured, you have someone probably getting killed here, but you sadly sacrifice one gen. But that's okay. That's perfectly fine. You still get like around the exact same result, but with one more health state taken. That's okay.
I'm 8. I can dive for you, Zeno. I'm waiting
Place
on the
Remnant.
doorway.
Place Remnant.
Come.
He sees me now.
Let's play.
It's fine.
Let's
He now, he
play
sees me
Remnant.
now.
Come.
Okay.
I'm coming, Pedro.
Just patience. That's
Go,
just patience.
Pedro.
Yeah.
That's just.
No, he's
Oh, that's just unlucky. What I would do here is
You in a bit.
Yeah. Piano room.
when you walk into the piano
Oh, no,
room,
I can dive for you. I'm 8.
place Remnant here, and I'm pretty sure your power is already off cooldown. And if you took Automagan Writing, it would be already off cooldown, but like whatever. Place Remnant here. Zeno. If Zeno doesn't drop the pallet, then like Zeno would probably go this way. And they send out the pallet. You have a remnant here within launch range of this pallet side, and you just go this way. You are within pallet side, and then it's just an input-based thing. Whoever wins, whoever just makes the first input or just is faster wins the
I made that
tile.
enough.
You breaking here. It's not terribly bad. However,
For you, Zeno.
this is entirely on you. I would place remnant here and go this way, claim my kill. I don't think Pedro would be able to
I'm waiting on
get the tag. Yeah, Pedro was hiding behind the door there, but I don't think it will be enough time. And even if Pedro broke this remnant, you are way closer to Zeno than this shows.
Come.
So there's just like no need to swing here. You would get Zeno if you just use remnant more sparsely, or if you like. Technically, if you use remnant here in general, because
He sees me now.
the only time you use remnant is
It's
here,
He sees me now. He sees me now.
Come.
and you fucked it up. Again, I know I'm harsh, but first off, I am treating this kind of like a match review, and like also there's a little chance that like any player will see this, but like still, this is an analysis of how comp plays their games. I think that my input as a Dredge one trick would be useful in the comp community, in my opinion, because it would make the average Dredge match a bit more exciting. Players would be a bit better at Dredge in comp. So, like, I think Like, if I'm harsh, I'm sorry. I'm just kinda used to being like that when I'm reviewing a match, okay? Like, I have nothing personal. I'm just like looking roughly at the match and what I'm seeing, and I'm just saying what was done incorrectly. I'm sorry, but that's just like how I do this kind of stuff.
Come.
Okay.
I'm coming to you, I'm coming, Pedro!
Yeah.
No,
let's go. You make 7 down, you make 7.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
wrong again. He's wrong again.
Block, just block.
Yeah. He's 7 down, he's fine. He's not TPing Zeno.
I'm just running, I'm running 11 down, I'm running 11 down. I have good setup,
Okay.
I'm going back to toilet, you guys.
I wouldn't teleport there because I can just fall back. I would just hold W here and engage with a pallet that is there because midwich tiles are not ultra strong.
Yeah.
Most tiles can be played well with Remnant. I would just place Remnant. I would just place Remnant. They have a circus here. Just place Remnant, please.
Throw down. After you fully
Go.
recovered.
Be on a gate, Oscar. Be on a gate.
You're on the gate, okay.
Yeah. Marco is 8 up, Zeno. Be careful.
That's fine, he pops. If he goes for him, he pops. Just commit the Marco.
You can pick me up.
Okay, to be fair, they're like finishing the run, but like Zeno is dead in a ditch there. Just get the kill. At least you will get like a kill. You get some points or like, you know, just get someone out of the game faster and then go for the Dwight maybe. I think that would be a better idea.
What's up? No, unlucky.
You get the down here, but Zeno gets away here. This gives you nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, 7 down.
We just need to play for lockers, guys.
It's locked.
Yeah.
Only 6, only 6.
Wait,
I
can you
cannot force
control?
grab. No, I cannot.
I'll just be on gate 12 down, guys.
That was way too early.
Zeno gets me in time.
However,
Maybe make sure to use this
you win the 50-50,
Yeah,
so that's okay.
He used it, but I mean, it's nightfall, bro. He's tipping.
He's 12 up, I think.
Oh, unlucky.
No.
Unlucky. I think that was just the game fucking you over. I think that was just the lock-on of the locker fucking you over here. I think I saw what you were trying to do.
On pick up on me or Mark, I think.
Okay.
No,
I'm opening door.
You can
not
pick,
on
you
us. Not on us.
can pick. Not on all way.
I'm being safe.
He's in 7 up.
On me, I'm forcing lock. You're out.
Yeah.
You're out.
Yeah, Zeno could be dead like 1 minute to 30 seconds
I'm
ago.
out. I locked my locker. You can pick up Oscar, maybe Marco. For points, I think points matter on S descent. I'm pretty
They
sure
do
points.
What is going on?
Tipping 12 down, you guys are fine.
Zeno with Death Hook! Just kill him! Please! Just kill them! Kill Zeno! He's Death Hook, you have a hook nearby, most likely.
Yeah. I'm also fine.
Within reason, you cannot really force like this. Let's be honest, you cannot force like 4 competitive players that fast. Just kill him off.
He's not on me.
I had the perfect start and I threw fucking Zeno and everything, bro.
Zeno was good, but I think there was some stuff you could do better. I'll be so honest. Zeno was good, but you could do so much stuff better. Like, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be mean here.
No, it is on me, bro. I've been playing this skill
Okay, thank you.
so much and getting good results every game.
Oops. He was 5 up. It's on me.
Let's fucking go, guys.
Holy fuck, the being on piano, bro, it was so close.
Rosino, you're a fucking magician, man. Well played. Holy shit, holy chase.
You do how many fish?
Just crawl, Oscar.
Oh, bro, my god, okay. Unlucky.
How is he picking me up and you're not out?
I mean, it's
Nice
fine.
shot.
Like, you were, like,
Oh.
what did you get on Doctor? You got 9, right?
Yeah.
So, like,
Okay, so Elysium wins this with 4k1. Awesome. So takeaways from me reacting to comp Dredge gameplay. I have some suggestions that could be done. What I said about like gameplay cannot be really said because I already said like a lot of takeaways about gameplay of these two specifically. However, I have some suggestions about the balancing of Dredge. First off, please give Dredge more maps to play on. I'm not even saying like Midwich, Hawkins, and that's it. I would personally go, if I pull out my map tier list, I would like to see some maps in specific that could be really interesting to see competitive Dredge gameplay on. I would be so interested in seeing Dredge play on the game, on Temple of Purgation, on Midwich and Hawkins, of course. I think that Larry's could be interesting, personally, because Larry's is really strong only, like, not only, but like really reliant on you hit and running, and I would love to see people hit and run in comp more, because I think that gameplay would be really interesting. Maybe you can't win with hit and run in comp, maybe you can. I don't care. I would like to see a Dredge map on Larry's with someone who knows what they're doing. I don't think I mentioned Ormond Lake Mine. Ormond Lake Mine would be really interesting to see. I don't think I saw a single comp game on Ormond Lake Mine, and having Dredge be played on Ormond Lake Mine, which is, it's in my opinion, second best map, that would be really interesting in my opinion. And also, let's encourage some interesting quote-unquote gameplay by balancing add-ons and perks. If that's not bad, I see genuinely no reason to not have Face the Darkness banned in like every single league. And also, I personally think that it would be more interesting if, like, not even on the balancing side and like bans and stuff in general, but there's like one gameplay takeaway in terms of loadouts I would like players to maybe notice. Gift of Pain is really good on this killer. Sloppy, I would say, is a bit more consistent because you can just get a hit and get Sloppy. However, Gift of Pain gives you more. You get Mangled and Hemorrhage for unhooking, and you also get a red bar. So I propose to every single player in comp that is forced into a Dredge set, try Gift of Pain, and if you want to be evil, maybe bring Leverage too. That would be interesting to see. But yeah, I think that Dredge would be more interesting to see on more maps. There's some stuff that could be applied to the gameplay, but I would say, like, mechanics-wise, Pedro did an awesome job on Killer, but I think what just failed here was like mistakes in some key moments of the match. Also, the first down wasn't really fast enough, and Obi had like Obi kinda didn't apply a lot of Dredge specific macro values, like just trying to relatively be in chase at all times. So I would say like Dredge in terms of gameplay is not that terrible in comp, but as I said, I'm not expecting anyone in comp to one trick, but there's some key things about the Dredge that I think could be learned by the comp community. And again, in terms of like actual balancing, leagues and rules, Dredge doesn't have to play only on Midwich. Show us Ormond Lake Mine, show us the game. The game is Dredge's best map in my opinion for general gameplay. Show us Temple of Purgation, Hawkins, Larry's, maybe even RPD, Sanctum. Nostromo is interesting with Dredge. If you want a typical comp map, you can maybe go for Brocker's Yard or Wretched Shop. And if you want to do something absolutely fucking insane, send Dredge to Shelter Woods. That would be interesting. Nah, but being for real, I would like to see more maps for Dredge. So that was me reacting to competitive Dredge gameplay. And I would like to thank you so much for enjoying and like watching this video in general. If you didn't enjoy, that's completely fine. If somehow the teams that saw this match watch this video, I'm sorry if I was harsh, but I'm just like used to being honest when I'm reviewing a match in DBD. I did my best to directly show mistakes and what I would just do differently in that scenario. I hope none of you took offense. I'm sure that everyone is a lovely person there, and I would love to maybe sit around, discuss competitive Dredge gameplay, because I am interested in exploring that world a bit more. And to every league that is looking for someone who's interested in helping with Dredge, I am so down. Hit me up. Thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and leave a comment about what you thought of these games and what you think of Dredge and Comp. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, Internet.